Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, thanks a bunch guys. I'm excited about this beer and these beers. As y'all knew or know, I did a video a week or two back about a Oozlefinch beer, Golden Shades, and I was actually quite surprised by the way it looked. I mean, it looked like chocolate milk in the glass with a big chocolate mousse head on it, and I'm going, I didn't know, since I have had some bad beers, but it didn't have any big chunks coming out of it like the last strain poured did, so put the nose to it and got it. You know, the aroma was just, it blew me away. I mean, it was supposed to be a Reese's Pieces stout, and it was absolutely 110% that. So I was blown away. So that response on that beer review caught the attention of the people there at Oozlefinch, namely Russell Tinsley and Rachel Howard. Russell's the owner and Rachel's the head brewer there. So he contacted me and said he was going to send me something, and he did. He sent me a nice beer mail package of the Golden Shades. So once I got that, guys, I was so surprised that they would actually do that, because it's not an inexpensive beer to purchase. So it was a pleasant surprise and definitely appreciated. So I called the brewery and spoke to the girl on the phone, and she knew who I was once I told her my name and everything, and just wanted to thank them, for doing that kind gesture on sending me that package. And after I got to thinking about it, I'm going, well, I got on the website, started looking at the beers they produce, and everything looked really interesting. And I'm thinking, they're in out in Virginia Beach, Fort Monroe, a very historic part out there, and it was like a 4-hour drive. So I decided, see if we could, plan a trip with the owner and make sure he and the head brewer was there, where I could come introduce myself, so to speak, and check out their brewery and how things are done there at their facility. So that's what we did. So we set up a time and a day and everything, and I went out there and got to meet with Russell and Rachel, and they are super awesome people. I mean, they took time out of their busy schedule to show me the facility and where they were brewing everything, and around the back and the storage and the barrel age barrels that were stacked in there. Very impressive, very nice selection there. Been nice to be able to taste something out of a barrel, but I think most of that is done, probably served. They don't probably can stuff like that. It's probably a little pricey to do that, but they probably have in the past. So I don't know if it's something they're going to do for any future releases, but you just have to stay tuned with them for that. They had like a nice 14 tap area there, and place where bands played inside and outside. So very nice, super nice. Got to meet everybody that works there. They were super awesome. I mean, it was such a nice trip, guys. And I took a few pictures, not as many as I probably should have or would have liked to, but I took a few and posted it on Facebook. So anybody that follows me on Facebook seen those or can see those. So very pleasant. And Russell was so generous. He sent another nice beer mail or beer package back with me. So this is where we're starting off on these guys. I've got 6 different beers that he sent back with me here. So we're going to start with this one. This one is called Vaguely Melancholy, and from what they are telling me, they've got like 2 different what you call breweries, or brewery and a subsidiary thing. They're just trying to open up a door for more avenues for the traditional stuff that they brew, and then probably something a little different. And what was so impressive to me, guys, not only are they letting like the assistant brewer do some stuff, and they get to pick their name right here on the label. So I mean, a lot of breweries, you know, you're a brewer for them, head brewer there for them, and you produce what they want. A lot of times they don't let you do a whole lot of independent things. They want you to brew their recipes. So it's really nice that they're allowing, you know, the head brewer to brew what a lot of styles, and they brew everything, guys. They have lagers and stouts and IPAs, and I mean they had everything, half of license. I mean, they had all that stuff. They make all that stuff. So allowing her to do whatever she wants, and then follow down the chain where even the assistant brewer gets to brew something he wants to brew or she wants to brew, depending on who's the assistant brewer. And they get to put their name on label. I thought that was cool. I mean, they get a little recognition there. Yeah, I'm assistant brewer there, and got his name or her name right on the can. So I like that. And the second thing, on the cans, they don't have a dating machine. There's nothing dated on there. But this is 2022. I mean, I don't know how many people don't have one of these now, you know, and it's a shame, but it's a way out for a brewery that don't want to spend the money on a dating machine, just to put that little QR code right there on the corner of the label right there, and it says here, scan for canned on date, and then it says the batch number underneath of it. And guys, when you do that, I mean, you pop your phone out and get your QR code reader on there, you pull it up there, it sees it, and it says open the link, and you tap on that, and it takes you to the database of the brewery there, and it shows you all the beers and the date they were putting in, the type of beer, and a picture of the label. Let's see if I can open this up. I don't know if I can do this or not. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's got all their beers, the pictures on the little circles of the labels there, the ABV. No, the ABV is not on there. But it tells you the type of beer and all that stuff. So you can look at just about everything that's available in can form. And this one is called Vaguely Melancholy. So going to Vaguely Melancholy, it said it is batch 617, and that's what it says on the can here. West Coast India Pale Ale, put in a can on 2/14/22, Valentine's Day, and it shows you a little picture on the label right here. I mean, and you can click on that, and it'll show you a little bit more information. West Coast style IPA with HS Sequoia hops, Wakatu, and Simcoe lemon and lemon drop hops, ABV 7.3%. So it's telling you everything you need to know right there. I mean, and not giving you the IBUs, but that's not critical, guys. Sometimes you'll get that information, sometimes you don't. A lot of that IBU stuff is gone by the wayside with the new styles that's coming out with the New England style and all that stuff. I don't know how relevant it is, but that's all it is to it, guys, to get more information. And like I said, who doesn't have a damn phone with them all the time? I mean, Lord have mercy, it seems like they're all ought to be duct taped to the side of their head, because everybody you look at's got one upside their head. But anyway, it's a good way to save money. Just put that code on the label. You can scan it in on whatever you're looking at, and like I said, this one takes you to the database where all of their beers are got all that information. So you ain't got to scan if you're buying the same brand. You ain't got to scan it of each different one. It's got all that on the same page. So it's cool, super nice. People there, and seemed to be. I tasted two or three things while I was there, sampled it. Didn't have full glasses before I ride back, so I didn't want to get too inebriated. So anyway, super awesome, delightful trip. So let's get on with this, and I know this is going to be a longer video, guys, but I just wanted to tell you about my little trip and who I met, and I'm impressed that I was. So let's get on with it now, guys. We give you all the information we already know. It's the West Coast style. So without further ado, let's get it open. We're probably into the 7-minute mark by now, and I ain't even poured it. 16 ounce can with a sticker on the label. And this is a West Coast IPA, and it's telling you that right here. You're not having to guess, or they don't give you any kind of information. They're telling you this is a West Coast style, so it shouldn't be orange juice looking. I mean, it's not going to be a New England style beer. It's not what they're supposed to be. So that's what I try to. I'm gonna grade it on that style because that's what they produce. I mean, if it ain't super hoppy, blowing my socks and my hair back. That's not what that style does. So I'm usually try to be impressed by the style that I am drinking, and not that it's super hoppy. That's not the style, guys. So nice big bubbles on the head there, about a finger. It just got a cloudy haze to it. I can see like through the thin part of the glass down here, guys. A very nice looking West Coast style beer. A little bit hazier than most of them. So I don't know if that's a chill haze from the temperature of the beer or not, but it's semi-hazy. So looks good to me. What do you think? To the nose we go. Yeah, citrusy notes. I mean, when it tells you that you just got Simcoe and Wakatu and all those hops, and those hops, some of them have some similar characteristics, but some of them don't. You might get melon or tropical fruit notes or peaches or apricots I mean, there's a whole lot of different aromas that different hops will produce. I'm getting citrusy notes, a little bit of a pine, a slash between a grapefruit orange. Smells decent. It's got a very pleasant hop aroma. Like I said, the hop's not off the chain. Very pleasant and prominent for this style. So, smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody, and cheers, everyone at Oozlefinch Brewing. Russell, you guys got it going on out there. It was a pleasure when I came out. Cheers. That's very smooth, guys. I mean, not super bitter. It's very easy drinking. Grapefruit. Maybe a hint of some orange mango in there. Very pleasant, very smooth, very easy drinking. Well, we're going to do the back end pour on this one. And guys, Russell gave me a variety of different beers, so I didn't bring back 6 IPAs or double IPAs. I think we got a little bit of everything. And I think he even gave me one of their seltzers, a grape seltzer that they produce. I don't think I've ever had a seltzer. I don't buy seltzer. They're usually lower ABV beers, and they're kind of into the fruity styles. I mean, everybody knows. I've heard all the big boys have jumped on the seltzer bandwagon producing seltzers. So this is, I guess, going to be their shot, their attempt at it, and we'll see how it is. I'm expecting something similar to a carbonated grape Kool-Aid. So we'll see. Not my particular style, but I bet there's a lot of people that don't like the taste of beer, so those styles will give you that alternative where it's like drinking Kool-Aid with a little bit of alcohol in it. So, something pleasant for maybe beside the pool or on the beach where you don't want to get too inebriated or anything. So, this is right out of the fridge. Let's go sip on it. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Just a quick reminder, just to let you know, this does not have Oozlefinch Brewing written on it. It has their Nost branding on it. So they have 2 different sets there, the Oozlefinch beers and then the Nost beers that they're producing now. So, and this is part of the Nost series. So, it's called the Nost Brewing Project, I think. But it's just another avenue to do other things with that line instead of putting it on the Oozlefinch line. So sounds good to me. I mean, whatever it takes to make your business grow, and they've got a lot of things going on there. I was really super impressed with the hospitality that everybody showed me there. Like, and one guy, I was in the back with Russell, and this guy come around, and I don't know, because I had one of my subscribers say if I was going there, he would meet me there, but I don't know if this guy actually worked there, or he was just happened to be there, or was a subscriber, but he knew who I was, because I had my shirt on, I had this shirt on. And he come around and was super excited to meet me and shook my hand twice. I mean, and I'm going, you know, it's, and I've had that, guys. I mean, I don't claim to be famous or anything, but I've had people, when I went on my motorcycle trip to California, I had people in California come up to me and knew who I was. And I didn't have this shirt on, so, I mean, yeah, it's very humbling when you're not at home around here or my friends or something, because they all know I do this, but when somebody out of the blue just walks up to you and starts talking to you and wants to shake your hand or even an autograph. I've actually had that happen, and I'm going, you're not serious, are you? And I've sold shirts and people want my autograph written on it somewhere, so it's pretty humbling. So anyway, I know this is going to be a real long video, guys, but I just wanted to tell you what a great experience and wanting to review some more of their beers. That was the whole reason for me making that trip. So we're going to do that. This was very tasty West Coast style, guys. Very, very nicely done. I mean, I'm a little biased. I've been there. I've met these people. I've tasted stuff there. Got some stuff to review for you guys. So probably going to be a little biased. I think this is a very tasty beer. Grading it on the West Coast style IPA, I think it's a very tasty beer. This is not going to be in the hop aroma or taste of a New England style. It is not brewed to be that. So if you're expecting that, you bought the wrong beer. So I try to grade it on the style that I'm reviewing, and they're saying right up front, West Coast style, and I think it fits that bill pretty good. I don't know. Very nice lacing, tasty beer. Very impressed. I think it's an A beer, guys, and that's what I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 93. And I couldn't even find the Nost Project under there, so I didn't go over to Oozlefinch to see if they had them lined up. I typed in the name and then I typed in Nost Brewing, and it didn't return anything either time over there. It's a fairly new release because only 134 people have commented on it on Untapped. So I gave you the date, guys, so it was canned in the 14th, so that's Valentine's Day. So here we are, and today's the 5th of March, so it's not even a month old, for 3 weeks old. So still very tasty, fits the style to a T, guys. So if you can get your hands on it, just be aware that the Nost Brewing Project is part of Oozlefinch. It's coming out of the same brewery. So and I think that's maybe more traditional or experimental. I don't know what line they're putting those beers into, but another avenue for them to do different stuff. Awesome. So guys, over to Untapped, they have it at 3.66. Codes on there for the date, ABV, got all the information. When you go to the site, tells you the hops. I mean, very well done. I mean, I used to jump up and down for them not actually having the date printed on it somewhere, but they've got this QR code where it's just so easy. You ain't got to type in a bunch of shit. You just bring up the QR code scanner, put it on the label. It immediately takes you to their link for all their beers there. So very well done. I was super impressed with that. Cutting edge technology. I don't know if I'd say cutting edge, but it is for this old dog. Anyway, so that's an option without buying a dating machine. So you do that on your labels, you ain't got to buy that expensive machine. Win-win situation as far as I'm concerned. So guys, if you've had vaguely melancholy from the Nost Brewing Project, part of Oozlefinch, let me know what you think. I enjoyed it. Tasty beer. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.